Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our call tonight. We are here to learn how to make money by sharing good food and talking about Epicure, good food real fast. My name is Christine, and I am a leader of this team that you are here with tonight. And I'm so excited that you decided to take time out of your schedule to learn about what we have to offer here. So I would normally take the first few seconds to invite our ambassadors that are with here tonight to share in about 30 seconds something that they love about being an ambassador. Or if you are a guest, go ahead and either type in the comments or you're free to unmute as well if you'd prefer. But let us know who invited you here if you are a guest tonight as well. And then we will go ahead and jump in. I don't even know. Can you see me or do you just see my screen?
I can see you in the top corner.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
And I can also see a screen like that says let's talk Epicure.
Perfect. Okay. That's what I wasn't sure about. And I just want to make sure you guys can see all this good stuff that I'm going to share. Okay. So Ruth Ann, I know you're here through your mom, Kim, right? And then
Yes.
Ashley, who invited you? Or are you an ambassador? You can type if you need. Okay, feel free to type. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next slide. While you do that, I might have to go back and look at the comments later. Okay, so first of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for being curious about Epicure. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet because one, Zoom gives me a 40-minute time limit, but two, I like to keep the free Zoom, honestly, because one, I am budget friendly, and two, because it keeps me just on task and making sure things are succinct because I know it is late and I know everyone is busy. But I wanted to thank you for being here. I am so fired up having gone to our conference in Dallas last month, learning about the USA Next Wave expansion and how these two lovely women here, our founder and president, Sylvie Rochette, and our CEO, Amelia Warren, are just ready to blow up North America, USA in particular, because they acknowledge that we have so much room for potential here. One of our keynote presenters at conference, named Kristen Boss, actually called us a blue ocean opportunity. And that is one in which there is a lot of opportunity because people want what you have to offer. And yet it has been not really exploited yet, not really explored yet. And so we are really excited to ride the momentum and to have you, hopefully, along for the ride, someone that is passionate about getting paid to share good food. So if you have not heard of us before, I wouldn't be surprised. We are a 27-year-old company founded by this beautiful woman, Sylvie, on the left, and now her daughter, Amelia, on the right, is the one that is running the company. It is family owned and operated still, 100% debt free. So we are not going anywhere. And this really is their heart and soul. They are building this as a legacy so that Amelia's daughter, Maya, who is 4 years old, will be able to run this company when she is older as well. We launched in the USA in the summer of 2019. So we're coming up now almost on our 5th year. But as you know, in that time period, we had COVID. So it's kind of like we are basically still starting from scratch here in the USA. Oops, sorry, there we go. So a little bit about me. I am Christine. Like I said, I live in the Mason, Ohio area with my 3 boys, Alex, Jacob, and Joey. They are almost 6, 8, and 10, and I am married as well. I actually was an R&D engineer, went to college for biomedical engineering for 5 years, and then got my big girl job at Procter & Gamble. Worked there as an R&D engineer for 13 years, and you'll see a picture there in the middle here of me holding this plaque. I had a very successful career and even ended up getting some US patents through that job, but I also felt very, very stressed all the time, pulled between my responsibilities at work, my responsibilities at home, and there were days where sometimes I would just be in the bathroom crying because I was just really stressed trying to balance the two. And I just felt like I wasn't doing an adequate job at the two. So before the birth of my youngest Joey, that's Joey down here, I decided to stay home full time and be with my baby. So I am now able to do Epicure full time and still contribute to the family's financials. My husband and I really love to travel. This picture down here is us in Antarctica. And I love the opportunity that Epicure gives me to just go to Kings Island, which is our local amusement park on middle of the day. In the middle of the day, people are always like, "Oh my gosh, are you there again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's basically my second home. It's also my office." A lot of times I'll work at the amusement park while I'm in line or just sitting down over lunch. And then I'll ride a ride and then I'll work some more again on my phone. So I love the flexibility. I love the freedom it has given me. I also really enjoy the opportunity that Epicure gives me to travel. So here's a picture of me and some of my Epicure friends at Epcot, as well as the opportunity that I get to go on our incentive trips, like our upcoming cruise. And then here's a picture of me and my friend Gina presenting at our conference. And last but not least, I love that Epicure has given me the opportunity to still be creative. So this is a picture of me holding a recipe card as well as a product that I helped develop with the company. And this one here is the opportunity for me to give back to others. So I use this as a fundraising opportunity as well. So lots of different things that just kind of touch my heart, touch things that I'm passionate about, and all through sharing good food on my own time, on my own terms. Okay, so history of Epicure, we talked about it a little bit. We are, like I said, 27 years old, and you can see this little blue station wagon here in that bottom corner. That is Sylvie's original station wagon. She took that station wagon when she was a single mother, just wanting to feed her family good food in a way that was inexpensive, in a way that was easy. She created some spice blends in her home, took them in the station wagon to some farmers markets, and started selling them. And the cool thing is some of the original products that we started selling, including our 3-onion dip mix, our lemon dilly dip mix, and our CCB, which stands for cheddar, chive, and bacon, which is a vegetarian bacon dip mix, are some of the original products that she sold out of out of her home, blended out of her home, and through this little station wagon here. And that just goes to show you that the products we have are timeless. They're still relevant. They're still beloved. They are still amazing. And yet we've also since then introduced time-saving cookware like our steamers, for example, that help people get meals on the table in minutes, that are so easy to use that my kids have been able to start cooking with them since they were about 7 years old, which allows mom to go ahead and sleep in on the weekends or not have to get the dreaded question of what is for dinner because they are equipped to do it themselves. We have also opened up in the USA and in the USA and Alaska, like I talked about. And then, like I said, we are debt free. So we are not closing our doors anytime soon. In this economy, businesses are struggling. Epicure and Amelia and Sylvie are very, very business savvy, and they are making sure that all the business plans that they put into place are sound business plans, are ones that are going to keep us in business for a long time coming, that keep us debt free, that keep them in control of their destiny. So you can rest assured that we have a track record of success and that we are going to continue having success. In fact, we are just at the tippity top of what is possible here at Epicure as we look to reach all 134 million households in America alone. By the way, I'm going to be sharing these slides and the replay. So if you're sitting there trying to furiously scribble notes, don't worry. I will have these slides for you. Just ask the person that invited you to this call, and we'll make sure that you get a copy of the slides and the presentation. But one thing I'm thankful for is the fact that our versatile products are things that are only 20 minutes to make, as well as they are delicious. They're designed to be family friendly. They're designed to fit for picky eater preferences because you can swap in and out the fresh ingredients while we provide tons of different flavor options. And lastly, that they are something that everyone can enjoy no matter what their diet is. So whether you are someone that is keto or needs a low sodium diet because you have high blood pressure, or maybe you need a low sugar diet because you have diabetes, maybe you have Crohn's disease or other inflammatory diseases, these are all meals that literally anyone can enjoy. They're tasty to boot, and they're economical at under $4 a serving, fully prepared. So I'm so thankful for all of that. This is a snapshot of what we are made of. So one thing that everyone loves about Epicure is our never ever list, which is basically us saying we are free from all the artificial colors, the flavors, preservatives, high fructose corn syrup, MSG, all the things that you typically find in a pre-packaged convenience food, we have taken out so you don't have to worry, you don't have to stress, you don't have to spend time reading the labels. Yet we have left that flavor intact, like I said. The products are also over 85% non-GMO project verified, and they are allergen friendly. So if you are someone that has allergies, or you're cooking for someone that has allergies and you're not sure where to start, this can be a very life-changing product for them, just for the ease of like peace of mind that it gives you. Here is a snapshot of one of our catalog images. On the right, you can see that we are meal solutions. I call them hamburger helper, but healthier and more delicious and more bougie, and healthier because they're free from those ingredients that I talked about. We offer those as well as the jar seasonings, and we offer them in a way that is economical, easy, approachable, that everyone can eat. And don't these pictures just look like something that comes out of a magazine? It looks like you are just peering into like a gourmet or a Bon Appetit magazine with the recipe features and such in there. We have 4 catalogs a year, by the way. Oops, let me go back a second, going too fast. Okay, so if you guys are here and you're like, okay, what do we do? We allow you to do your business your way. You can do that in person. You can do it online. You can do it via just fundraising. You can do vendor events or farmers markets, just like Sylvie did when she started. You can do it through our subscription programs. You can do it through social selling. If you have ever recommended a product to a friend or family member and then given them a link to shop, that is social selling. That is one way that you can run your business. And simply put, you get paid to share products you love. And that is what a good food ambassador is being all about. A lot of people honestly come and they join for the discount, but they end up staying because they see the possibilities. They see the vision. They see the industry and the potential that we have here, and then they see the money that they are able to make. So that said, we can't guarantee any particular income, right? I'm going to do the income disclosure statement. Obviously, the more you put in, the more you can get out. But what I can guarantee you is a proven startup system with special perks for new ambassadors just like you that join our community. We have systems that work and that we are able to share with you because we have created them within our team of passionate good food ambassadors. We have things from freezer meal workshops to kid classes to just virtual parties. We have everything for you ready to go in a way that you can then duplicate, pick up, and make your own. And we know they work because we are the fastest growing organization, the most successful organization. I love this picture here of our global director, Kayla Troutman, and her executive director, senior director, Mary Parkett here, holding each other, hugging, celebrating, because Mary's team here had literally just swept the stage and they had won this trophy among other awards there. And it was all because of these systems that we put into place that her team took and ran with, and then were able to run their own successful businesses. I can also tell you that we have the blueprint to help you earn $1,000 in your first 30 days. I want you to close your eyes for a second and think about, envision, and then type in the comments, what would you do with an extra $1,000? And I bet as you're closing your eyes and envisioning and thinking what you would do with $1,000, you probably are also having a little bit of doubt in your mind. Like, could I do this? Is this possible? Is this for me? Can I make $1,000 in 30 days? Is that really possible? And I'm here to tell you that with our easy blueprint, Yes, you can. That I have taken people with zero experience in this industry and helped them make $1,000 in their first 30 days. In fact, our goal for you when you join as a new ambassador is for you to make your very first order and therefore your very first dollars in your first 24 to 48 hours in business. With doing that, you're going to be selling your first $250 and earning your Epicure apron. And oh my gosh, that apron is the best because let me tell you, sometimes even us experienced ambassadors will accidentally turn the mixer on too quickly and splatter like pudding all over ourselves. It happens, it's relatable, and oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. But at the same time, that one, the apron is going to protect you, and two, people are going to remember you and think, this girl is funny. She is real. That is like my kitchen. And that is what makes people know, like, trust you, want to buy from you, want to support you because they see a little bit of themselves in you. And you don't have to be perfect, is the other part of that story. You don't even have to know how to cook. Some of my best ambassadors are people that are terrible cooks. They could burn water if that was possible. And it makes it even more compelling because their friends and family know they can't cook. And then they see their friends sharing all these delicious meals suddenly, not going through the drive-through anymore. And they're like, what is that? I need some of that. Let me try it. So, whether you have mad skills in the kitchen or you have no skills in the kitchen, whether you are someone that's outgoing and loves to talk to people in person or would rather talk to people behind a screen, there is a blueprint and a path for you to make $1,000 in your first 30 days. Okay. And it's fun. It's simply sharing good food, and we are going to help you achieve this. One saying that we have is that when your heart is on service, there is no need to be nervous because you're just sharing things that are useful, helpful, and something that someone is going to thank you for. Okay. I'm also wanting you to know that when you join our team, you're going to be among a team of rock stars, like I said, top leaders and mentors in this company, but also people just like you. When I first started in this industry, I had just gone on maternity leave. I was home with a baby, and I just wanted a discount on my guacamole seasoning. I didn't want a job or anything, but I did go ahead and do as my mentor said, and I ran a party, and by golly, people wanted to come, and their friends then wanted to book a party, and suddenly I had this little side business. Now I've got busy, and I ended up stopping that business, but I saw the potential of this, and I also saw the potential of building a team. And so what you'll see here is three different stories. Lindsay Bruins was someone else that joined just for the discount, but when she plugged into the systems, she found that even as a busy mom of four boys, wife of a farmer, she was able to build this into a paycheck that gets them into their dream homes in the future, like building up that bank account and just really making some meaningful money here. And then on this middle picture, Mary, you heard me talk about her team success before. But what's cool about Mary's story is that she is doing this as an encore career. She has been retired. She could be just sitting at home and enjoying her grandbabies, and she does do that. But while she's doing this, she's also able to have this encore career that she loves to do because it's really fun. And now she's able to travel and use her monthly senior director bonus on a car that she loves or just going camping with her family because this bonus is just a lifestyle bonus that you can use on anything that you want to add and enrich to your life. And then lastly, we have my friend Sam Bryster over here. She was very much like me when I started, where she was at home with the kids. She was where her heart wanted to be. And yet she realized there was no money coming in. And that was kind of stressful for her and her family. So she went and started to do this business, was able to pay for the groceries, pay for the things that she wanted in her life, whether it was like a little massage or the things that she would feel guilty otherwise taking from the family financials. And obviously, it has gone way past that now. They are also able to build their dream home and take a annual vacation to Mexico on their timeshare that they now have because of their little spice business. So, as you look at these ladies, picture yourself in these photos. What would your story say if you could write it? what would you be doing with your life if you could live it by design? And the powerful part about this industry is that you do get to write your story with it. It is all in design and control by you. So what does a meaningful income look like? How much would I have to work? The beauty of it is that's all up to you. Whether it is just doing a couple of hours a month, which I have a lot of full-time employees that are just wanting to have an extra date night or a spa night. And so once a month, they just run one cooking event, and that's enough for them. Some people will run, a party or two a week, and that allows them to save for unexpected expenses or to just pay for the extra cost of living these days. Or maybe they are saving up for that big family vacation or the renovation of their kitchen. Or I had a teammate that saved enough to buy a used car for her teenager so that she didn't have to shuttle him back and forth anymore. And if you are a mama, you know how meaningful that is as well. And then there is also, of course, like me, the ability to build this into a beautiful full-time income without the full-time hours. Because you'll note here that it says 15 plus hours a week. That is nowhere near a full-time income. And yet you have the potential to build a six-figure income from your home on your own time when you have the time in the pockets of your time anywhere as well. Because sometimes I'm working on a cruise ship like I was a couple years, not a couple years, a couple of weeks ago. Sometimes I'm working in the pickup line or the bleachers while my kids are at their different activities. It is so flexible and it is what you want to make out of it. You design it and your leader and sponsor, me in this case, I'm your leader, and your sponsor will help you make the blueprint, make the custom plan that fits your life because that's what it's about. Okay. What is the investment? Christine, show me the money. Like I said, picture yourself here. Can you picture it? Because for less than $50, $49.95 to be exact, you can get your Ambassador All Access Pass, and that will allow you to unlock the ability to make $1,000 in your first 30 days, as well as so many other things. Okay. Because when you get it, you also have the opportunity to buy these discounted welcome bundles. This makes it an easy way if you're brand new to the brand and you're unsure of what to try to get our top selling products, to be able to taste them, to be able to share them right away because they ship super fast. This also is going to be a way for you to start earning your first paycheck from the get-go. Also, for a limited time, we have for the next 1,000 US ambassadors, because remember, I talked about that next US wave. We're learning to grow from our current 2,000 ambassador base to make it into 3,000, so raise it by 50%. The next 1,000 to join, or by July 2024, whichever comes first, probably the next 1,000, because I think we only have 600 left, you will receive a $100 prize pack when you do your first cooking class. And I put this map here because this is an actual map of where our ambassadors are today. And what you'll see is there are some states that are completely wide open. There are some states that have red on it, which is supposed to denote a concentrated area. But that concentrated area, which by the way, our #1 state is actually Wisconsin here. And it's because that's where our global director and some of our top leadership teams are. That red spot is only 500 ambassadors, which is nothing. We have so much potential, and you have the ability to be part of this next wave that is going to bring Epicure into all the homes across North America. That's going to introduce people to this product that is genuinely going to change your lives, and in turn, it change your life as well. So, $100 prize pack, $50 investment. It's kind of a no-brainer. Like, what are you waiting for? Because you can get all of this. All right. So this business, like I said, is your choice. You work it how you want to. We want to help you get that goal, whatever it is that you decide it is. And we want to help you get independent as quickly as possible so that you can hit those goals. We are here to mentor you. We are here to cheer you on. That is what we are here for. And then you're going to get paid to do what you love. You have the ability to get paid every single week. So if you join today, get your first order today, you're paid this Friday, which is crazy to me. Where else can you go and say, you know what, I need a little extra money for the weekend? And you can get that money for the weekend. Where else can you just be able to share things that you love without having to invest the money other than the food that you're going to eat for your family anyway? And then you can also take the groceries that you're using as a tax write-off too. Like so many different ways to lessen your tax burden through this little side business that can grow into a really big business. And then you don't need to hold the inventory. You don't need to pay for credit card processing. It's like everything you need to know from a business standpoint is already done for you so that you just focus on sharing food that you love. Make sense? Okay. And then lastly, I want you to read these statements and I want to know what resonates with you. Okay. You're just going to type it in the comments 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, or if you're watching the replay, let the person that invited you know which one you're thinking about. But which statement resonates most with you as a potential ambassador? 1, health and wellness. I want to be healthier by cooking easier meals and fueling my lifestyle by inspiring others to do the same. All we're saying is just be a product of the product. You're going to cook food. You're going to eat food. Your family needs to eat food. Why not get paid to share it? That's what we do. Get paid to share it, right? Number 2, the income. I want to build a business my way. I would love to be in control of what I earn and easily share a website for others to shop and share. Goes hand in hand with number 1, right? Like maybe you're not wanting to build a business, but guess what? You're probably sharing with friends and family anyway, the things that you love, your favorite recipe, your favorite new restaurant. Why not share your favorite new grocery store? That's what you are, right? It's a grocery store. Number 3, friendship and fun. I would love to make new friends and connect with a community that has a variety of interests to share, whether it be about meal plans, recipes, cooking classes, or a better business. I think the learning network would be great for me. You know what? If you would have told me as an introvert that my best friends would be people that, one, live all across the country. They live in Wisconsin, Nebraska, and California right now. And I only see them, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 times a year max. I would laugh at you because I'm honestly someone that would just be perfectly fine hermiting up in my home. But I genuinely do look forward to these events. In fact, some of us decided to get together in Disneyland, stay at one of our friends' houses in California because she lives walking distance to Disney. And the community here, the friendship, the fun is one of the reasons I stay now, even as an introvert. And as a mom, the first time that I was looking at a direct sales business like this, let me tell you, the opportunity to leave my house, to hang out with some adults and, oh, make money while I was at it, that was a really big deal for me too. So if that's you, number 3, friendship and fun. 4, the flexibility. I want to earn an income that's completely flexible around my schedule and family's needs. I want to be my own boss and decide when I work, when I work, where I work, how I work, who I work with. Flexibility is one of the reasons that I joined this industry, guys, and it's why I would never go back, I don't think, to a regular 9 to 5 job, even though it was very successful and it paid really well. Number 5, recognition and advancement. I'm all about the bonuses. I would love a business that celebrates accomplishments, earns incentives, trips, awards, bonuses, and can help my family. I live for travel, guys. The number of free trips that Epicure has sent me on in the 4 years that I've been here, I think I need 2 hands to count at this point in time. And that's in just 4 years. The celebration, the cheering that we do for one another, that is something that I live for as well, because I believe that a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. And I'm hoping to help you light your candle and to recognize you when you walk across that stage or when you earn your first, your apron, right? Or when you earn your first paycheck. That is something that is unique to this industry. And then lastly, again, live your life by design. These are some beautiful pictures of teammates and the things they're already doing for their families. Mary is able to spend time with her grandkids. This mom on the bottom here was able to say yes to buying this silly little balloon because she had the extra money and didn't have to say no. This was a trip to Hawaii that my family took. My friend Sarah is able to pay for baton lessons. My friend Maggie here was able to go ahead and just fundraise for her local food pantry. And my friend Jen is now traveling across the country in her RV because she is not tied to a regular job. She can work her business anywhere. If this were you, what would you do with the life that you designed? Where would you travel? And how would you give back? What would you not have to say no to anymore? I want you to imagine that. and know that for just $49.95, this life could be the first step right there. All right. And then again, this is becoming a good FemBet ambassador and what we do. And then the very last slide, I think, yes, last slide here is that we want to help you plan for success. So after you get off this call, you're probably thinking, what do I do? I want to jump in, $49.95, no brainer, especially if I'm going to get $100 back, as well as a free apron and free products and commissions on Fridays and all the things. What do I do next? You're going to enroll as an Epicure ambassador. So the person that invited you, ask them for their join link, and then you can get enrolled right away. And you can bring your friends along for the ride, even if they want to enroll along with you. You're then going to onboard. You're going to have a welcome call with me, or you're going to watch a pre-recorded call with our global director, Kayla Troutman. But we want to make sure that you know exactly what you can do to have success here, where to find the tools, how to get started with our new ambassador training. And then we're going to kick off. Remember, I told you we're going to get you sales in your first 24 to 48 hours. We want you to know what to do when your product arrives. We want to help announce to the world that you're in business. And then lastly, we're going to help you earn those new ambassador rewards. We don't want you to leave any money, any free product, any free trips, or any perks on the table. And that's when we want to celebrate all of your wins with you. So this is your opportunity. Why not jump in for $49.95? Give it a try this spring. When this lady here, Sarah, joined, she is a homeschooling mama of 4, and she thought she was just getting a discount on groceries. When these ladies here at the bottom joined, they were rookies, brand new people that didn't know what they were doing, and they were walking the stage the next year at our global conference, winning rewards. And then I am here, ready to cheer you on, and help you live an epic life by design. So thank you, friends, for joining. I hope you can envision yourselves in this opportunity. And I'm going to go ahead now and open up for any questions. I have about 5 minutes left on our little Zoom call here today. So let me stop the sharing. Okay, no, there we go. And then if you ladies have any questions, just unmute yourself, or you can type it in the comments and I'll read it so that those that are watching the replay can do that. Oh, awesome. I'm seeing some comments in here. Oh, put it towards your daughter's wedding. Yes, Ruth Ann, the weddings are so expensive. And Jessica said she joined in order to get more healthy meals that all of her family will love, just for at least a couple. And it's been so much more. She's been recognized for her accomplishments and friendships, and she can't wait to meet some of the ladies, including me. The income is nice, and she is able to keep $20 in the bank, which keeps it from going negative until the next payday. Yeah, that's a really big deal. And you know what? I can't wait to meet you too, Jessica. I hope that you can make it to one of our team events. She lives in Illinois, so it is hopefully one day we're going to meet, whether it's at a smaller event that we are doing with Epicure or at our next global conference. And Ruth Ann says she sees herself as number 1 and number 2. That's amazing. Thank you, friends. Any other questions while we're here live?
I just wanted to say, so my daughter is 6 and my son is 9. So that gives you kind of a reference. I have some picky eaters. I know last week I had one meal in the pantry that I think I had got like in a starter kit or something. And I just was really unsure of it. I was like, we don't do Oriental food type stuff. And so like I said, I was just nervous that nobody would like it, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get chicken. It was I don't know if I'll say this right, but the Thai chicken, I think.
Mm-hmm.
TAI. Okay. So I worked late that night. So I had my husband throw the chicken into the Instapot, and then my husband made it. And I was actually really impressed because I didn't think that he would go through the trouble of like reading the back and making the meal. And so anyways, My daughter said it was a little bit spicy for her, which I didn't put in vegetables. So I think my husband said he thinks if it had like the vegetables that would probably help it. But she did eat on it. My son wasn't a fan. But my husband really liked it and I really liked it and we ended up ordering more. I just placed an order on Saturday. So,
Yeah.
something that I thought, I don't think any of us will like this. And, for the most part, it wasn't a no-go.
And I hear that a lot from our customers, especially our Epic Box subscribers, because that's a surprise box, that they are trying things that their family never would have tried before and surprisingly liking it, or like you're saying, like tolerating it and willing to like expand their horizons and palettes. And there's lots of different ways to use it. So when you get your reorder, Jessica, try the drunken noodles recipe on the website. I bet your kids will like that better. One, because they're noodles and what kid doesn't like noodles, but two, because it'll probably be a little bit more tame in terms of the spice level, or simply use less. I mean, it's able to be customized to all of your family's flavors. But how cool is that? That one, your husband was able to make dinner all by himself. I always joke that if you can teach a kid or a husband to do it, one, how cool that you're teaching them the skill set, but two, how cool that you don't have to make it. And two, your kids are eating things that, like you said, are new to them and just different. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, we're down to our last minute here. So speak now or forever hold your peace / go ahead and connect with the person that invited you if you do have additional questions. I am going to send the replay and the slides, like I said, and I really hope that you do decide to join us here as a Good Food Ambassador. Like I said, $49.95, what do you have to lose? You have so much more to gain, both from a financial standpoint as well as just things that you didn't even realize you needed in your life, like me and my community that I am here for now. All right. Well, thank you, friends. Have a fantastic evening, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.